Hey guys, I'm Senator Markwayne Mullin from the great state of Oklahoma. And I say this all the time, people with first-hand experience is going to be more passionate, more driven than they will with someone with second-hand experience. And I'm not saying that hiring someone to come up here and lobby for our needs isn't a good thing. It needs to be done. But you guys also have to come up here and tell your story. But as you guys know, I'm in the plumbing, HVAC, and electrical business, and I've been doing that for 26 years. I don't run a truck anymore, obviously, but that's how we built the company, by starting with a truck and growing from there. My wife was the dispatcher. She was accounts payables. She was accounts receivables. Anyways, we made it work. But when you start running right into the grass, meaning when you're running out of road, if no one is able to tell what you're actually dealing with up here, then no one can tell your story. And so what happened and I'll just share this with a shutdown when we were going through COVID, they started to come out with essential and non-essential businesses, right? And when I first noticed the report that came out of the White House and came out of our governor in the state of Oklahoma, it didn't have trades listed. It didn't have plumbing, it didn't have HVAC, it didn't have electrical. And I picked up the phone and I called President Trump at the White House, and I said, "Sir, you realize that you're literally allowing a golf course to be open, plus you're allowing restaurants to be open, obviously medical facilities to be open, now restaurants for deliveries only, grocery stores are open, but there's no trades. What happens if the heat goes out? What happens if the air conditioners go down? What happens if the drain stops up or they got a major water leak? What happens if the lights don't turn on? You're going to need these trades." President Trump goes, "Mullin didn't think about that. I'll fix it right away." Literally, that's what he said. Of course, within a matter of hours, it had switched. Turned around and called the governor and said the same thing. And he had it turned around just as quicker than the White House did. My point on that is, guys, we have to be present. When I was building the company, politics was the farthest thing in my mind. It wasn't until they shut down one of my companies, an environmental company I had, before politics even entered my mind. I never attended an event like you guys are right now. I never donated. My first political event I ever went to in my life was the one that I stood up and said I was running for Congress. So that time I didn't own a suit. I didn't own a tie. You know, in our trade, you really don't need that. But I'm glad I got involved. And I'm glad you guys are involved. And so continue the fight. Continue to be up here telling your story. Because if you're not, you will be overlooked. May God bless you. May God bless the United States of America.